It's midnight on the final table and we're down to just 4 players. It's been an interesting one, TK.
A bit of a slow burner, Rich. Started off extremely passive, extremely cautious, not too much happening, and then bang, off it went. And very odd because the two shorties went different ways. The Norwegian gentleman, after a brief period of activity.
Yes, he doubled up a couple of times, didn't he?
He certainly did, then he went. The gentleman next to him, Dave Potter from West Cornwall, went from chip low to chip leader at one stage, and the chip leader went now 8th.
Proving there's hope for us all. When you get onto a final table, we can never discount the possibility he might go on to win it. He's in good shape now.
The gentleman from Cornwall, Dave Potter, certainly is in good shape. The class act of the field at the moment seems to me to be Jamie Reeve. Got a lot of chips, he knows what he's doing, and right now they've got 4 left, and the money gets big on 3. There's a big money jump from 4 to 3, plus they get their medals and trophies and the GUKPT Grand Final seat. So now it's effectively like a bubble, and I think Jamie's going to put a lot of pressure on these boys.
OK, so he's the man to watch?
He is the man to watch. To tell you what, I don't think he can lose this final from here.
Dear, that's done it for him, hasn't it? See what happens. Anthony, 3rd place, all in all, a good day's work.
Fantastic day's work, considering I started the day with 15k, lowest chip stack, average was 65, something like that. So,
shall we talk about that hand at the end where, OK, we don't want to be results-based here, but there's a chance that you could have gone into a pretty healthy chip position?
Yeah, it was a get busy winning hand, and I decided to pass. I raised with King, Queen of Diamonds, a bigger stack behind shoves, an even bigger stack behind when we're 3-handed. He comes over the top.
How much have you got left at this point?
I had about 525 and I raised 175.
And you went into the tank for what seemed like an eternity and eventually folded it, although it split everyone down the middle. Some people say you should have called it, some other people said you were laddering if you folded.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I folded King, Queen, and pre-flop it was the right pass.
Yeah.
The guy had ace-4 and the biggest stack had ace-queen. So pre-flop it's the right pass, I think.
Should we talk about the card that came down on the turn?
No.
The king.
Because it was a dream, it never happened. The king came down on the turn,
yeah,
and then I would have scooped a 1.2 million plus pot. And, you know, so I sort of kind of blew a chance of actually winning it there. And that's what went through my mind. Get busy winning or do I pass? And I chose the laddering option and it was rubbish.
You'll find a lot of people that would definitely verify that was the correct play there, although...
I think pre-flop it was. When the guy showed his ace-4 and ace-queen, I think pre-flop it is the right pass.
Yeah.
I keep, if I tell myself enough.
How many years from now will you be able to forget that hand?
Come back to me in a couple of years' time and I'll tell you.
OK, you'll be laughing about it then. No,
I don't know if I'll be laughing about it. I won't go up.
Still, 3rd place in the APAT Amateur World Championship. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Cheers, Anne.
Well, Jamie Reeve, a spectacular final. Started midfield, you ended up as big chip leader at one stage, but in a few big outdraws, ended up 2nd. Not so bad, though.
You can't really complain, can you? £5,000 is enough of a reward for anyone. I've had a great weekend. The venue's brilliant. First time I've been here. Really nice place, and everyone was really friendly. It's like really, the competition is great. Everyone's. I've never seen everyone clap and exit before after every hand.
You're not used to these APAT events?
I'm not used to the APAT. I think it's really nice. Everyone's really friendly and everyone has a really good time. And it's been great.
Really, moving forward, this is poker for the players. You seem to be really enjoying it today.
I had an absolutely great time. I mean, to be honest, you can't fail to enjoy it when it's at a final table with all that money at stake, can you?
Well, we'll see a little more of you in live poker. I know you play a fair bit down on the south coast, but we don't see up here too often.
I play now and again when I can. I mean, obviously, I'm hampered slightly by not being able to play in the Grosvenor events, but I'll try and get down to casino a little bit more.
It's been an absolute pleasure to see you, Joe. You was a little unlucky, but thank you very much for coming anyway.
All right, thank you.
Charles, congratulations. You are the Amateur World Champion of Poker. That must feel amazing.
It's just amazing. It sounds fantastic. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it.
Tell us about that final table.
It was very tough. There's some tough players. I entered it, average stacked, as we know, and I just tried to keep my head above the water. I got quite lucky here and there, I must admit, but I was quite selective in how I played it. But I did try and be aggressive. Whenever I got a sniff of a hand, I was so desperate for this added value seat that Blue Square are offering that I was just so keen to get that. I thought, let's play aggressive, and hopefully it paid out.
Can I mention the number 4? Does that card ring any bells? That seemed to be quite a key hand towards the end, didn't it?
Just amazing. I mean, to be honest, I couldn't put Jamie on such a big hand. I know the guy next to me is quite strong. He's raised, and I've gone over the top with ace-4. I'm thinking Jamie's he's got to fold, and when he goes all in himself, I'm just staggered, and I know I'm big. I nearly turned the cards over actually at the time. Just amazing. I do feel a bit good for Jamie, but hey, I had a few bad beats along the way myself as well. So.
Absolutely. Ace-4 versus ace-queen, and the 4 comes down on the river as well. But you've got to get your luck along the way. You've showed fantastic skill to get here. You've won £7,000. What happens to that money now? Does it go into your bankroll, or do you spend it?
Well, I guess the wife's going to find out about it now. So no, I mean it's going to go into the roll. I'm just a small-time player. I come here quite often. It's a fantastic place to come. They've been very hospitable all weekend. I'll spend a little bit here. I'll spend on the £50 freeze outs, and we'll see how it goes.
All those years of playing poker, and this is the pinnacle, is it?
So far, yeah. I've won a few big tournaments, a couple of big ones in America. Nothing like this, though, in terms of the added value and frankly, the great time. We had a great time this weekend. It's been so good.
Fantastic. Many congratulations once again. Cheers, Charles.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, the main event is over. I can hear the cash tables calling me, TK, so let's get through this as quickly as possible. What did you make of it all?
Well, it was a good final. It started off very slow, and then it suddenly livened up. And a worthy winner, a man who played in the right spirit, enjoys his poker. There were 314 runners in this event, and I think not too many would say it wasn't a lovely experience. Held in a perfect place for it. And parallel with this, we had the Omaha on Thursday. We've got a horse championship going today. I mean, it really has been an absolutely wonderful festival of poker.
It must be great for you coming along with Sky Poker and as chairman of APAT to see it all coming together.
Well, I like to see people enjoy their poker and play it in good style and have it well run, well managed, good dealers, good supervision, and most importantly, played in the right spirit. And that's what we had these last 4 days, and the more of this we can do, the better. It's been terrific.
Absolutely. The only thing that's let it down a little bit is your tie, but we can't have it all. It's been a good night other than that. Thank you very much for watching. Next week, we're in Cardiff for the GUK PT. We'll see you then.